In a quaint and charming town, nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Ethan and his wise elderly grandfather, Henry. Henry was a respected figure in the town, known for his remarkable skill as the town's clockmaker, a craft that had been passed down through several generations of their family. One warm and sunlit afternoon, as the gentle hum of cicadas filled the air, Ethan found himself drawn to his grandfather's cluttered workshop. The room was an intricate maze of ticking clocks, pendulum-driven timepieces, and shelves stacked with various tools and gears. Amidst the organized chaos, Ethan's eyes fell upon a dusty old pocket watch that lay atop a cluttered workbench. Its ornate design and intricate engravings fascinated him, and he couldn't help but ask his grandfather, "Grandpa, why do you always say that time is precious?" Henry paused in his work, his hands covered in the oil and dust of clockmaking. He looked at Ethan with a knowing smile and picked up the pocket watch with great care. Cradling it in his gnarled hands, he opened it gently, revealing the delicate gears and hands. "Ethan," he began, "this pocket watch once belonged to your great-great-grandfather. It has been an heirloom in our family for generations, a cherished relic. But it represents more than just a piece of history. It's a symbol, a reminder that time is the most valuable thing we possess." Ethan's young eyes widened with curiosity as he gazed at the watch's intricate mechanisms. "But why, Grandpa? Why is time so important?" Henry, now fully engaged in sharing his wisdom with his grandson, set the pocket watch down and turned to him. "You see, Ethan, time is like a treasure chest filled with precious moments. Each second, each minute is a gem waiting to be cherished. How we use our time determines the quality of our lives, and once a moment is gone, we can never get it back." Ethan furrowed his brow, trying to grasp the concept. "So, like, when I play with my friends or read a book, that's using my time wisely?" Henry nodded, his eyes filled with warmth and wisdom. "Exactly, my boy. Every moment is an opportunity to create memories, learn something new, or make a difference in someone's life. Cherish your time, for it's the most valuable gift you have." As the afternoon sun streamed through the workshop's dusty windows, Ethan felt a newfound appreciation for the concept of time. His grandfather's words had planted a seed of understanding deep within him, a seed that would continue to grow and shape his perception of the world. In the presence of ticking clocks and the wisdom of generations, Ethan had embarked on a journey to comprehend the true value of time. Several weeks passed, and the bond between Ethan and his grandfather Henry continued to deepen. One warm evening after supper, Henry suggested they take a stroll through the town's ancient forest. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, and the rustling leaves whispered stories of centuries gone by. Hand in hand, the pair ventured into the woods, their footsteps softened by a carpet of fallen leaves. Tall trees stretched toward the sky, and the air was filled with the soothing symphony of chirping birds. Their journey led them to a clearing where a magnificent old oak tree stood, its branches spreading like the arms of an ancient sentinel guarding the secrets of the forest. Ethan gazed in awe at the towering oak tree, its gnarled trunk and lush canopy. "Why did we come here, Grandpa?" he asked, his curiosity piqued. Henry smiled, his eyes crinkling at the corners with affection. "Ethan, do you see this tree?" He pointed at the oak. "This tree has stood here for countless generations, bearing witness to the passing of time, the changing seasons, and the stories of all who have come before us." Ethan nodded, taking in the grandeur of the tree. "It's really old, isn't it, Grandpa?" "Yes," Henry replied. "It's ancient, just like the concept of time itself. You see, Ethan, this tree is a living testament to the importance of time. Just as it has grown stronger and more beautiful with each passing year, so too can our lives if we understand and appreciate the value of the moments we are given." Ethan thought for a moment, his gaze fixed on the tree's weathered bark. "So, Grandpa, are you saying that we should make every moment count, just like this tree grows stronger with each year?" Henry's face lit up with approval. Precisely, my boy. Every moment we spend with our loved ones, every experience we embrace, is like a ring in the tree's trunk. Each one adds to the beauty and strength of our lives. We should strive to make the most of the time we have, just as this old oak has done. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Ethan and Henry sat beneath the ancient oak tree. The sound of the forest enveloped them, and a sense of peace settled over their hearts. In the company of nature and the wisdom of his grandfather, Ethan began to grasp the profound idea that time was not merely a fleeting concept, but a precious resource, much like the rings of the old oak tree, accumulating with each moment to shape the essence of life itself. With the lessons from the Clockwork Workshop and the wisdom of the ancient oak, Ethan's understanding of the value of time continued to evolve, nurturing a growing appreciation for the moments that comprised the tapestry of his life. Together, grandfather and grandson shared these profound insights, forging a bond that transcended generations. Several months passed since their visit to the ancient oak tree, and the relationship between Ethan and his grandfather, Henry, had blossomed into something truly special. Each day brought new lessons and experiences, reinforcing the idea that time was indeed the most precious gift they had. One clear summer night, as the town settled into a peaceful slumber, Henry and Ethan sat side by side on the wooden porch of their quaint cottage. The night sky above them was an awe-inspiring canvas of twinkling stars, like diamonds strewn across the velvet expanse. The distant glow of the Milky Way traced a luminous path through the darkness. Ethan turned to his grandfather, his eyes wide with wonder. "Grandpa, when you look at the stars, do you think about time too?" Henry smiled, his face illuminated by the soft glow of the porch light. "Yes, Ethan," he replied, his voice tinged with reverence. "The stars are like cosmic timekeepers, each one representing a moment in time, a distant memory of the past, or a dream of the future. They remind us that time is not confined to our earthly existence, it stretches across the universe." Ethan's young mind tried to comprehend the vastness of the concept. "So the stars have been shining for a really long time, haven't they?" Henry nodded, his eyes fixed on the celestial tapestry above. "Indeed, some of these stars have burned brightly for millions, even billions of years. They've witnessed the birth and death of galaxies, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the countless stories of the universe. It's a humbling thought, isn't it?" Ethan looked up at the stars, his imagination taking flight. "So what should I do with my time, Grandpa?" Henry placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder, a gesture of warmth and guidance. "Live your life to the fullest, my dear boy. Follow your dreams. Be kind to others and cherish every moment with those you love. Time is the most precious gift we have, and it's up to us to make it count." As they continued to gaze at the starry night, a profound sense of connection enveloped Ethan and his grandfather. The vastness of the universe above them seemed to mirror the depth of their bond and the wisdom that had been passed down through generations. Under the canopy of stars, surrounded by the timeless beauty of the cosmos, they felt a shared understanding of the value of time and the significance of the moments they had shared. The night wore on, and eventually Ethan and Henry retreated indoors, leaving the stars to continue their silent vigil over the world. As they settled into their beds, Ethan couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the lessons his grandfather had imparted and the love that bound them together. In the stillness of that summer night, Henry's words echoed in Ethan's mind, reminding him that life was a precious and fleeting gift. With each passing day, Ethan carried forward the legacy of his family's wisdom, cherishing the moments he had and striving to make every second count. And so, in the presence of the starry night and the timeless lessons of his grandfather, Ethan embarked on a journey through life, armed with the understanding that time, like the stars above, was a precious and enduring force, waiting to be embraced and treasured with every heartbeat, every breath, and every shared moment. Don't forget to show your love and support.